Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Your name is a triangle, your heart is a square. I love to see you way over there. Once I was happy, you found it intriguing. Then you got to me. Feel like a fool, waiting for you. You make me feel like a fool, waiting for you. I thought we could eat bread, I thought we could talk on darker days. Our boots kicked off. You look to me, and I look away. Though I have been again, you make me feel like a fool, waiting for you. Me feel like a fool, waiting for you. You make me feel like a fool, waiting for you. You make me feel like a fool, waiting for you.
Frankie Cosmos live on KEXP. That song from the newest album, Next Thing. What's up next?
We're going to play a song called Outside with the Cuties. Ready, band?
Yep.
Outside with the cuties. I don't think the woods are too deep. The grass covers the sand. Oh, the wood is damp. Feeling very touched, 'cause my friends are in love. Feeling pretty far from home, so I sit to write this down. I guess it's not really brave. I know I'm not awake. I haven't written this part yet. Will you help me write it? You are bug bites on vacation. You find sad in everything. Can't see you cry. You're down the street. I wonder when you'll talk to me. Your eyes reflect the greenish moon. You move towards me and I love you. I love you. I love you. I haven't finished this song yet. Will you help me fix it?
We're live in the KEXP studios with Frankie Cosmos. That sounds so wonderful, and I'm so happy to have you here Discovery is at the core of what KEXP does here, and we are looking for great music wherever we find it. And actually, I discovered your music through a kid who'd been volunteering here at KEXP since he was in high school, and now he goes to college in New York. And he came home during a holiday and said, "You have to check this out." And I loved it immediately. But there were hundreds of songs online when I first went looking for Frankie Cosmos, and I know now you have a couple records out. But I'm curious to know, when you started posting things on Bandcamp, obviously you must have been very young because there's so much there. Was that a way to share your music, or just a way for you to journal for yourself? And
yeah, firstly, wow, I like that story of how you heard it. That's cool. It was mostly just like a way to journal it, to keep track of it, and then send it to my couple of friends. I never really thought it would be a thing that was like accessible by other people, but obviously it is. So that's one of the weird things about the internet generation. Everything feels like a journal and isn't private.
One of our local artists that we love, Car Seat Headrest, sort of did the same thing. He has just a multitude of songs out there, and some of them he's reworking now on albums. He has probably about the same amount of recorded and released music as you do, and I'm curious, now that you're not just putting everything out there, do you approach it differently, or you're just still writing the same way, but you're just not putting everything up there?
Yeah, I'm still writing the same way. I feel like right now I'm in a place where I feel like a song isn't finished until, like, I used to feel like a demo was a finished thing, and then now I feel like it's finished when I want to bring it to the band and arrange it and put it on a studio recording. So that's like a new feeling.
I'm imagining in the early days putting that much music up, it was a solo endeavor, and it sounds like you're working more as a band now, making songs?
Yeah, totally.
That must be fun.
It's great. I love it.
After years toiling away, I'm assuming in your bedroom.
Totally, yeah.
One of the hallmarks of Frankie Cosmos songs is your absolutely gorgeous use of wordplay, and you put so much emotion and story in such short songs, and you obviously put a lot of work into that.
Thank you.
I know I did read somewhere that you were in school for a while studying English or poetry, so obviously the words and the stories are very important to you, but I'm just interested, how you approach that and sort of where it comes from. Obviously it started very young for you.
Yeah, I've always really liked poetry. I definitely view it as a different thing than music. For me, I think writing a poem is really different than writing a song. I know that's not the case for everyone, but yeah, I love reading, and that's definitely, I think now I care more about making melodies and stuff, but at the time it started as definitely the words used to always come first for me. And then the music was like a background thing. But now I definitely am focusing more on writing music.
It seems like you put a lot of your personal life in your songs. Do you feel like you're following themes, or are you just sort of in the moment?
A little of both, yeah. There's definitely a lot of personal emotions and everything, but a lot of fiction too, and just messing around, so...
You've been doing this for a long time, even though you're still quite young right now, and I know you've got a lot of experience behind you. It sounds like, you've booked shows, you've promoted shows, you've managed yourself on some tours. Hopefully you have help or are going to get help soon. Yeah. You have some really impressive merch. I'm curious to know how, the evolution into a band leader has felt for you, if it's something that you're comfortable with. You've talked a little bit in interviews about shyness. Wondering if you just sort of suck it up and deal with it, or if you've gotten more confident.
Yeah, I think I've gotten more confident the way that probably most teenagers going into their 20s get more confident in life, but also on stage, just growing up on stage a bit. But I guess I'm managing this tour technically, but we're all kind of splitting the duties, which is nice and helpful. But yeah, I think I'm technically the band leader, and it's definitely a lot of pressure, but I can handle it.
Is Luke handling the cooking duties?
Yes, Luke is handling he made us a great dinner the other night. He's also doing a lot of my emails for me because I'm feeling really...
How do you know about the cooking?
Yeah, how do you know about Luke cooking?
I've read a little bit online about his.
You go to lukepinson.com?
Yeah, he's got done a bit with food there. I'm a little envious. I'm not the best cook, but I aspire to be. Actually, you've got some relatives of people we're very familiar with here and impressive musicians in your band. You want to introduce them?
Yeah, I'd love to. We got David Main on the bass.
Howdy.
We got Luke Pinson on the drums. And Gabby Smith on the keyboard.
And David, you're related to Aaron of Porches, who we play a lot here on KEXP. And Greta, you're sort of related to him,
sister-in-law.
him as well.
Well, since I'm married to David.
Yeah.
keep it all in the family.
Yeah. And we got Gabby of Eskimo on the keyboard. And Luke used to play drums in one of my favorite bands, Krill. And he also plays in a band called Amar.
A little super group here, and Frankie Cosmos.
Definitely.
Eskimo's playing with you tonight at the Vera Project. We just played Eskimo in that last set.
I heard that.
And we're excited to hear more music. Thank you so
Cool.
much for coming today. What have we got next?
Thanks. Next we are going to play a little medley of these two songs that came out last year, Korean Food and O Contest Winner. Ready when you are.
Korean food. I wish we haven't been doing it how we have, 'cause the right way is sad. Inside strip down my insides, inside our cavely apartment. I feel not the most beautiful when you look at me. Too handsome to be drawn. I can't help it. I am a love song. Anyway, 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 anyway. Joanna, I don't wanna go to the party without you begging me. Oh, contest winner, our veil is growing thinner. I'd rather be a bird
Frankie Cosmos live on KEXP.
All right, we got one more. That's cool. It's called Sinister. Ready?
My soul is not like a water park. It's big but surprisingly dark. It's not as forgivable as you once thought. It'd still be here if it was. You really were a pile of rocks on some planet so far up. How long did we even sit? It's good I can't remember it. Sometimes I get sinister. Can't always be like Arthur. Sometimes I just feel sinister. Can't always turn to Arthur. New Mexico, where I ran to and closed my eyes and thought of you and all the time we weren't friends. Parked car we made against. You came home and shut me out, and I grew up back seats and mouths, and there ensued some other. Glad I don't remember it. Sometimes I get sinister. Can't understand either. Sometimes I just feel sinister. Can't always be like Arthur.
Thanks.
That was great. Frankie Cosmos, the new album Next Thing, out on Bayonet Records. Tonight they play an all-ages show at Vera, right next door to KEXP, and Eskimo also on that bill. You're doing double duty tonight, Gabby. Awesome. Thank you again so much for coming in. That was great.
Thanks for having us.
You've got to tune to KEXP Seattle.
Discover new music at listener-powered-kexp.org.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?